I was going to start by saying welcome to the most accurate day in the life vlog and honest one I've ever done. And it was brilliant that it started with Pete attacking the shower, which doesn't work because, you know, we've been living in a world where it's been cold showers for the past 2 weeks. However, I've actually arranged for someone to come and fix it today, so that's good news. Anyway, what's the time? Welcome, guys. It's 2 minutes past 8. I'm a bit late. I'll probably get shouted at by mum when I get there. I'll try and get it on camera. Sit back and enjoy my most honest day in the life video yet. Okay, so we made it. Obviously, I have to drive to the yard now since I moved out. I'd like to point out I'm just going down the drive, not on the road, don't worry, I'm not vlogging on the road. So yeah, you'll see more of my house later when we cook. Didn't take chicken out to defrost, right, I need to text Pete. Sorry guys, anyway, so yeah, a day in the life video. I can actually see mum getting in the 2 grey girls now, which means I am in trouble. So normally the rule is I have to arrive here by 8:15. It's 19 minutes past 8. Hello mummy. Yeah, she looks a bit angry. But in my defence, I was up really late editing last night, so dragging myself out of bed was so difficult. I need to change gear. My day has literally gone from bad to worse. First the chicken, second I think I've forgotten my laptop charger. So this is the bane of my life every day, bringing the camera bag, laptop in and out of the car. This is not a particularly bad bane, it's a very first world problem. Oh, but editing is going to be difficult without a charger. What a silly sausage. Anyway, let's crack on. So the reason I wanted to film a day in the life today was because there's like a few fun things happening that I was like, oh, like, do I want to make separate vlogs on these? And the answer was not really. But I thought we'll just do a little fun day in the life. And yeah, it was very unplanned. I decided at 11 o'clock last night I'll do this. So nothing has been organised at all. None of the mucking out is done. Well, obviously mum's just done 2 to get the girls in. Mum's an absolute hero. But you know what? You'll see what a normal day's like. I've also worn unreleased merch, so I'll probably get shouted at by Rhea. But it's fine, because I think it might even be released by the time this goes live. It's imminently close. We're doing a photo shoot tomorrow. Righty-ho, radio's on, better kill this. So, first things first, Didi's been slung in a different stable. That was mucked out. Bit jam bam. So, yard's an absolute tip. So we're gonna muck out that one. Do the baby, and then we've got Bex coming at 9:30, thank goodness, for my first ever ride on Winnie, so I'll film that. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna muck out and then we'll get horses in. Okay, yard chores are done, so now it's time to get some ponies in, and then I quickly need to ride. What's the time check? 8:52. What's that? Oh, we made it. Frodo, you're supervising. Come on. It's full time. Very good today. Well done you. Millie and baby are in. Dee and Jam obviously in. Winnie, Brinny, Dora are in. Mum's gonna be a legend and get the boys in by herself. Aren't you? Because I've got to quickly get on Didi before Bex arrives, because Dee is having the vet come later on. You'll find out about that later. So she needs to be ridden beforehand. Shots ridiculous because I have to come back to the camera anyway. Okay, 9:10 and I'm on my first horse of the day. Extremely lucky to have the arena situated where it is, because look at the background, it is just beautiful. So I've only got like 20 minutes until Bex arrives. Hopefully she'll be a bit late and then I'll actually have like half an hour to quickly ride Didi. I'm gonna do some polls with her. I've got the stuff that was set out from when Holly was here, so I'll probably whiz her down those. Hopefully get Hobby Bobs to film a tiny bit once she's got the boys. She's like, I hate when you do day in the life videos. And then, because this is meant to be a bit day of the life of an influencer as well, I have just realised now that I've posted nothing on Instagram this morning. So I'll do a little cheeky story and do a bit of self-promo. So if we take a selfie there. Anyway, I'm gonna warm Didi up. All I'm thinking about is breakfast right now. I said this is like the most honest video I've done. Realistically, it's very rare that I'd ride a horse before breakfast. But you know, not all heroes wear capes. Someone's turned up a little bit early, haven't they? Your mummy's on time. So, while I trot Didi round and Mum and Bex tack up Winnie, lovely Bonnie here is going to help me out massively and film Didi doing some polls. Do you think you're up to the job?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm going to pop Bonnie's Instagram up here because it's so special she doesn't actually know it. Right, you take the camera, I'll get trotting, yeah?
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting shouted at for doing those too short then. Wah! Oh, my word, I'm actually quite hot now, embarrassingly so. Anyway, so we've done a few polls and warmed Didi up, but now I'm a bit out of breath. Bonnie is actually gonna sit on Didi for the very first time. I don't think Dee has ever had a child ride her, but I'm sure Bonnie will do a much better job than me. Dee's gonna love it having a nice little light kiddo on you, so I'll film a little bit of that and then we'll go straight on to Winnie Woo. Oh, Didi, that looks much better. Much better size. So she'll feel quite sort of feisty when you canter her, but she won't do anything. She just likes to make a few grunty noises and go quite fast. Good girl. And then maybe just pop her on a circle down here if you can try and avoid a few poles. Okay, so just slow the trot down a little bit, so steady. Nice. Lovely, Bon. Well done, and feel her head drop a little bit, so little feels down the inside rein again. Consistent contact on the outside. Just little sponges down the inside. Good. So don't let those hands get too close. Make sure they're separate, thumbs on top. Better, well done. That's it, bit of inside bend. Inside soften until she just drops her head a bit. Oh, we're miles away. So steady, turn her.
Sorry, Didi.
That's all right, good job. Okay, so do your small circle, inside bend. Left rein, and then release when she's bending. Lovely, this is a better picture, well done. Make sure you're not hanging on her mouth, make sure you release her when she's like, I want to do those poles. Good. Oh God, I'm filming the sky. Nice. Good girl, Bonnie. Good girl, Didi. That was good. You're the first kid to ever sit on her, so Dee's a bit like, what's going on? There you go, Bon. I think you get to deal with the horse now. So, first one of the day ridden. If you just stop her there, I'll whip her saddle off. And we are actually gonna get on Winnie now. What did you think of your ride on Didi?
She's really lovely.
Yeah, she's a good girl. Oh, it's hard to run up a steer one-handed. Right, see you in a second, guys. Right, it's Bex's favourite time. Camera time. So, just to give people an idea of time frame, Winnie came home yesterday. I had my first ride on her yesterday, so you should have seen that video. And then today, Bex has very kindly offered to come over and sit on her for the first time because she's obviously never been ridden in my arena at home. So we're going to try and keep as much the same. So Bex is going to hop on first, show her a good time, have it nice and quiet and easy. And then Wuss Bag is hopefully going to get on.
And if not, Bonnie.
And if not, Bonnie. Yeah, exactly. And then after that, we will have to try and, you know, cut the ties a little bit, and I'll have to do it without Bex. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But don't be afraid to ask for help, guys. It's not embarrassing. If you're scared of getting on your horse, find a Bex or a Bonnie.
So Bex is just leading Winnie around the school. But she's come back and she's not really spent much time in the school. Meg and I both feel that what we wanted was her just to see a bit of life. She's led a very sheltered life with us, not really going out anywhere. So the important thing for us was that Bex got her out, hacking around her local area, seeing traffic and dogs and bikes, things like that. We felt that she was too young to do too much schooling, and we'll concentrate on that. Probably not till next year, actually. But hopefully she's going to be a good girl and we'll have a few weeks.
Mum's got a telephone voice on. That's smooth. You're so fast at just getting on them. I think that's where I go wrong, is I annoy them by standing there for too long. She's so moody. Oh, gold, oh, gold, oh, gold. This is where I get scared, guys. Bon, you still got your boots and hat, yeah? Good girl, Win.
Right, now I can flick her. The saddle's still moving a bit, but actually, I'm not kicking.
Yeah.
I'm travelling forward. I'm not using my rein. She can manage it all.
Yeah. Good girl, Win. I think I'll be okay.
Sure.
Yeah, we're not going to do long, are we?
She looks bigger today.
Good, because I felt massive on her yesterday when I looked at those pictures. It's fine, we've got more growing to do.
Yeah.
You forget how wobbly babies are, don't you?
So wobbly.
I suppose you don't, because you only sit on babies.
No, when I ride something straight, I'm like, what the hell?
It's just so odd.
Am I drunk?
Well, no, trot there, but it's fine, we'll roll with the punches. Oh, she is more forward, isn't she?
She is now. And then hopefully now, when you close your legs, she should move away from that. Just
Right.
and I would be today not worrying too much where her head is.
No.
But if I close my leg, does she go forward?
Yeah.
You know, and if I sit up a little bit straighter, does she come back to me without having to do a huge amount?
Right.
And again, I'm not too worried how straight she is. But I would like a reaction, you know, quite quickly regarding where I put my body. And it's always being brave enough that if you do put your leg on and they give you that real forward stride, it's really congratulating.
Go with it, yeah.
Yeah.
She's much more forward today, isn't she?
Okay. Good. Good, Winnie.
That's it, and just testing before you canter her. Is she still moving away from me?
Yeah. I'll do the cold one. So.
Have I still got her attention? Think.
The art of thinking canter. It's actually quite a hard thing to do.
And then you're asking, and you're awake.
Good girl.
A little bit of leg now.
Good girl, Winnie.
That's it, now up forward. Well done, Meg. You're on the wrong leg, but keep going.
I was just like, I'm just
Who cares?
We're doing canter.
That's not the point.
good, Winnie. Well,
Good girl.
come on. Come on. Not going to make the time like this.
Good girl.
And that was sort of
To be fair, I
falling.
was thinking trot then in her defence.
Well, I think as long as you don't stop at the gate, that's fine.
Even
The
wobbly.
crookedness this way is something else.
Yeah, even more. And she'll be very crooked up the long side, but
Good
Good,
girl.
Winnie. Good. Come on. Yeah, Winnie. Oh God, we're going for a 15-metre.
Like it.
Wild. Come on, let's go into that outside green a little bit more. Good. Good girl. Well done.
Good girl.
Good girl, Win. Yeah, I feel really safe on her.
You just, you know, you're gonna ride. You just ride her like yours.
Yeah.
And she was going really, really nicely for you, especially that last canter where it's a real horrible feeling with young horses, but instead of steering them round a corner,
Yeah.
if you sort of sit still and keep the impulsion, like you did that second, actually they find the corner.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you sort of think, bloody hell, I'm not going to make it,
Yeah.
and interfere, then they wobble, and then you're like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
It is like having the confidence to actually, like the speed of it isn't bad because that's how she can keep it together,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like it's not.
You feel like once actually you're probably on something like Harry, you would be rushing. At her point, actually, that is her natural canter.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we can close that down, but we need it like that to start with,
Yeah.
don't we?
100%. 100%. No, it's helpful to have you here to then, because now I feel like I know how to ride her going forward, rather
Yeah.
than getting on her for the first time and being like, tiny, don't put my leg on because she might buck. Because now she's had a buck, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Winnie woo, all ridden and washed off. So chuffed with her. I literally feel like so comfortable on her. Even when she does a little buck, it's just like, no, we feel fine because it's not a scary buck. It's just an opinion buck, as Beck says. Anyway, gonna wave goodbye to Bex and Bon. Get out! Time check. Oh, I hate to tell you, Mum, but the vet could arrive in 8 minutes. 8 minutes to 11. We've still not eaten anything. Have you had anything?
No.
Did you not even have your chase a piece of toast that you normally have when you wake up?
Tea, that's it.
I've not even had tea.
Haven't you? Oh, gosh.
I've had water. We're going up to get the boys now because Mum didn't quite make it up there because Bex arrived early. Anyway, we've had a productive morning. Hopefully the vet will arrive later. They always give you like an hour time slot. So we've got between 11 and 12. So if he arrives at 12, we're sorted. We can go and have brekkie. I can do a bit of work and then, oh, they can't get out. Oh, gosh. Oh well, not our problem, is it? In true horsey world fashion, we're just haying. Now I'll find it. And the vet's arrived. No breakfast! Right, I'll film and then I'll tell you why the vet is here for Didi.
So the vet was here this day to give Didi a Cartrophen injection. As I'm sure many of you will know, Dee does have mild arthritis in her hocks, so she has a few of these injections a year. They kind of work as an anti-inflammatory and a bit of pain relief for her. It just makes managing it so much easier and nicer for Dee.
Okay, jab all done for Didi. The vets are off. It's actually worked out quite nicely because now it's just gone 11 and I can crack on and do a little bit of work. I've got 2 more horses to ride later. I'm gonna jump, jam, bam, and probably just do some poles with Dora because she isn't jumping or anything yet because she's coming back from her splint. But first, I'm gonna find something to eat. Finally! King Kenny to the rescue because he has a spare laptop charger, which is good because that saves me 40 minutes driving. Getting back and forth, which means I can get editing if Mum gets off her phone and actually makes some breakfast. Some brunch, it's actually 11:30 now. Mum's getting a bit of a joke. Okay, now I'm gonna have to make breakfast.
Guys, oh, it's been busy. She's made a little omelette for us, haven't you? And what did you find in the freezer? You found hash browns.
Everyone now.
People are going to say that you are going to need to clean, Mum, I reckon. Isn't she a gem?
Can you wait till it looks a bit presentable?
It does look presentable, it's fine.
It's quite nice, doesn't it?
I'd like to point out, guys, Mum and I do normally take it in turns to cook breakfast. I don't always get this treatment.
Mostly you do.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not
You
kidding.
normally do tea and I normally do breakfast. That's so unfair.
Occasionally I'll do, but...
Right, you're on breakfast tomorrow to make up for the burntness. I do think 3 hash browns is quite a lot, Mum.
I asked
It's
you
fine, it's
probably.
lunch, it's lunch.
Yeah.
It's lunch and brunch.
It is
and
now
breakfast.
lunchtime.
It's 3 meals, guys. Right, no one wants to see me eating. Joking, it looks good. Thanks, Matt. Oh my word.
You've been distracting me. The ironic thing is, guys, I had to sit down to frame this shot to then get back up and sit back down. But anyway, welcome to my office. So when I work from Mum and Dad's house, I tend to just do my work in here in the living room on the sofa. Sometimes I'll go back to my house. It kind of all depends on the horses and what we're doing, but the fact I finished like the morning horses at after 11, like there's not really a lot of point me driving back, doing work in my office at home and then coming back here. So today it's the sofa office, which to be honest I kind of prefer. So on the agenda, I'm a bit stuck, I'll be honest with you guys. So basically I had to get a reel to a brand yesterday for approval, and I've just had an email back saying it's not approved and there's a lot of stuff they want changing around. It's one of those things, like you'll be given a brief and you have to kind of interpret it in your own way a little bit, and I took more of a sort of creative avenue, I'd say, to try and make it, you know, a bit more entertaining and watchable. But equally, I don't think I focused enough on the product, and it feels really weird having this conversation with you, but this is like the reality of being an influencer. It's such a fine balance of trying to make content that is still like, you know, a representation of me and what I tend to post, but also, you know, you've got to hit these certain points in the brief for a brand. So I've got to get that done, which is a bit annoying because I'm also just finishing editing the video that I was editing last night, and I really want to get that out tonight. But I think now it's getting a bit tight time-wise. However, I've not posted on YouTube in a few days. And when you don't post on YouTube in a few days, this is a little insight for you guys, your ad revenue will really start to drop. So YouTube rewards you posting regularly and consistently. So when you don't do that, your RPM, your revenue per mille, which is like how much money you earn per 1,000 views, will literally tail off. And you can go on YouTube and you can watch this graph just going like that. So it's a bit of a stress. So I could do with getting that video out, but the question is can I get that edited, rendered, exported, uploaded, thumbnail made, description done by 5 o'clock, and also completely redo this reel and have it to the brand before 5 o'clock, because that's the end of their working day. So what I definitely need to do is stop talking to camera. I'm gonna be bold, I'm gonna start with the vlog editing. Wish me luck, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome to the joys of vlogging. My laptop has just crashed. This is where you've been, guys, for the time lapse. Oh dear, we were making quite good speed and then it's crashed. Moment of truth. Will it have saved what I'd done? Saved it, right. Back to it. And she's back. I feel like I've not spoken to you guys for a while. That is exporting up here. It's currently 20 to 2. We've not done too badly.
So while that exports and uploads to YouTube, I'm going to redo this reel. That's more editing. No, I can't do that yet while this is exporting. Right, I'm gonna make a thumbnail for this, and then once this is exported and uploading onto YouTube, then I'm going to redo that reel and send it off to the brand. I have then got to do some emails. I'd quite like to be back out and riding by like 3:30, so I'm not done really late. And then go home, cook dinner, and get editing this video. In fact, no, that's a lie. There's another video that needs editing before this one. Oh, this is gonna be a long vlog. Here she is, she's not gone crazy yet. In fact, she's been incredibly productive. So I did a few emails which had to be done. TikTok done. I'm currently doing the reel and I'm doing a voiceover, and it's hilarious how much of this goes on. So I'm gonna set up a time lapse and let you laugh at me. That's voiceover makes. I find voiceover so hard because I literally hate the sound of my own voice. But it's fine. It's fine because that's exporting now, so we're doing quite well. Right, I need to go do a description, sort that YouTube video out, and send this to the brand. And then I'm pretty much done work-wise in terms of the work I need to get done before 5 o'clock. But I hope this is all right now. I think I hit more of the brief. It took me longer than I thought. Fingers crossed they like this draft. And she's back in daylight. Honestly, guys, I should film a day in the life video every single day because I'm so much more productive when I actually have to tell people what I've done in a day. Because otherwise, you know, it can get to pretty late and I'm like, holy crumbs, I need to do some work. Anyway, everything's done. All my work's pretty much like done other than editing later tonight. Chef's kiss. So now it is time for jumping jam bam. I'm also, oh my God, I'm so craving chocolate, and I've just turned Mum and Dad's house upside down and I can't find any. It's also that time of the month, so it makes me even more ravenous for a cocoa bean. So I'm 100% going to stop at Tesco on the way back and get myself some Cadbury's. Anyway, that was a little fact you didn't need to know. So I'm going to set up jumps. I'm going to do, I mean, seeing as these are already out, I'll do like a double of oxers because I never really do that at home, and sometimes you get that out of venting. Basically going to use what's here. I don't need to do loads and loads. I'm just very conscious that we didn't go eventing the other day. Therefore, I'd quite like to just keep the jumping up a little bit, keep my confidence up ahead of Frickley. So, move a few things around and then go and tack jam bam up. Honestly, something no one tells you about vlogging is how long it takes to precariously balance your phone to get time lapses. Also, you can get 3 seconds of footage like this. Here are the jumps, not particularly exciting. Also blame Holly for the lack of coordination of colours. So double of oxers, and then plank, and this skinny one. I'm going to attempt doing it as like a bit of a distance. It's on a very slight angle. I got wussy and changed the angle. Here she is, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Oh, I need to change these syrups from Bonnie Ride this morning. Just been playing around with my breastplate. Oh guys, I don't know how to feel about these because jam needs like the martingale bit, but then my saddle doesn't slip back. And I keep reading stuff about how like it can actually restrict their jump. So I've like made it nice and loose, but then equally, you don't want that bit to be too loose, do you? Because you see those awful videos of horses getting their like stud caught on it or something. If anyone has any advice about breastplates, do you use them? Is that now too loose? Oh, I think it might be too loose. They stress me out. Maybe I should just go for a martingale or to go for a neck strap. Oh, Jammy. This is Etty's naughty trick. She says, I don't have a Voltaire design saddle, so I attack the sign. Because it's so rude. I need to keep meaning to trim that. Spend my whole life tucking it behind there.
Naughty girl. Right, guys, I did it up one more hole. I think it looks all right now.
See, Jam knows what she's doing. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa.
Sound the alarm.
You alright?
Trying not to pull. Wish I'd pulled.
Good girl. Well done, Jammy. Good girl. Good girl, well done. Happy with that?
Yeah, I think so, because when it goes bigger, like it's a smidgen long, but I'm not moving it because I need to actually ride
For a long.
what's there
Yeah.
rather than moving it. So
Okay.
yeah, happy.
Oh, well done. Did nearly jump out of the school, but. Oh, good girls.
Oh my God, Mum, can you see I didn't pull beforehand?
Wow. Woo, epic.
Good girl.
Good girl, Jammy.
Why that we tapped that actually, because I actually felt confident coming in.
Yeah.
So
Good.
it's just, I'll do it again and try and be more accurate in that speed.
Yeah, and maybe a little more balanced around the corner. I don't know if that was it. Good girl. Wow, looking like a show jumper. Hey, Holly will be proud. Oh, she's epic. She is really good. I think Holly will be proud of you. You look like one of those pony girls on a 128 whizzing round.
I think that's one of the first times I've come round like a corner that tight, you know, where the jump comes up that far.
Yeah.
Not
Pull.
It's like just as a natural reaction.
Yeah,
Well done.
that's
I
good.
actually felt really confident doing that as well, but
Good.
I'm gonna leave it there, even though it's not like
Yeah,
big. I feel like I'm better
I think you're right.
ending, feeling really good, and then I'll bring her out again next week and we can
Yeah.
open it again.
And she was epic, wasn't she?
Literally like, I want to go.
Jammy. Right, I'll leave you to walk her off then.
All jumped. I'm so happy with her. She was such a good girl. I know that we're not out there jumping huge, but it's taken me a little while to realise that I can be really buzzed after a jumping session without actually jumping any bigger than 90. Just because it is difficult to ride forward in a 20-40 when your natural response is to just ride such a tiny canter. It's like it's really hard to actually make the energy when you're in a bit of a smaller arena. Whoa. I've been trying to work on doing that a bit more, and I actually felt like today I was coming around the corner in a forward canter, not pulling, and even though we got a bit close to a couple of them, because I had that energy, like Jan was literally fine, she just got us out, apart from that one that we had down, Bam. Yeah, really happy. The Hobbit works the hardest. We should do a day in the life of Hobbit one day. So I've decided, you know, because we're doing an open and honest day in the life, guys, I can't be bothered to take Dora in the school. I've done 3 horses in the school. I'm really hot and I'm really pleased with how all 3 have gone. So I'm quitting while I'm ahead. And Dora Bean is just going to go for a nice hack and she's going to go into school tomorrow. Doesn't make that much of a difference because she was going to, like, I'm basically just swapping her 2 days around. You know, life's a roller coaster, you just got to ride it, and sometimes things change and people get lazy. Right, the groom will now wash her off. Bye-bye, Didi. Bye-bye, Jam Bam, sleep tight. You see they've got a bit of a cheeky track system going on here, haven't we? On account of that belly. Yeah, you walk away. You should be embarrassed. Oh, you have to walk away. It's time to put the baby out, which is the scariest time of the day. I'd rather jump 1.30 m than try and get a head collar on Etty. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, we need to get a head collar on, don't we? You can't hide. You can't hide. So, here we have the stupidest thing that Meg has done in 2022. And that is vlog whilst leading little Etty. Hey? I mean, you make out like you're a bit of a monster. You've only done about 10 monstrous things in your life, so it's not too bad, is it? To be fair, she's gotten so much better, so we had to start leading her a bit earlier than planned, because normally we'd like corral them out and like you kind of just shepherd them, yeah, or they follow mum. I mean, as you can see, Etty not fussed where Millie is. Come on. Good girl, well done. So yeah, we had to halty train her, as I call it, a bit earlier. She says you've turned the water on, it's making a noise. Right, I'm gonna film her in the field. Great success. We managed it with no argument. She's like, I'm gonna bicker with mum now though. Yes, she says, why'd you let them put that little false lip on me? Oh God, Millie. Went down like a sack of potatoes then. Hello. You are so pretty. I can't believe how big she's got. Look at her compared to that fence. Excuse me, young lady, can you not knock the fence down? She says, well, you go through it, so I think I should be able to go through it.
You're such a pretty colour, aren't you?
She says, I am stunning.
Oh.
There's nothing anyone can say about it.
Good girl. Good girl. No nipping.
Right, can you show us some zoomies like you did last night?
She said, I'm worn out after all those zoomies.
You was, Winnie was introduced and I had to show how fast I am. We should destroy every head collar in the world.
Go get Winnie.
Yeah, go get Winnie. Let's see if we have a zoomie.
See any more zoomies.
She's not a fan of you, Win. It's the final pony. Na na na. You're covered in poo. Poor girl. Right, we're gonna go for a quick hack. And then you get to go out with your buddies. Is that okay? Hey, where have you gone? Last ride of the day, done and dusted. I've got a stud muffin. That's why she's attacking me. She's obsessed with them. Right, it's 12 minutes past 6. Not too bad. I've got some tack to put away. Again, guys, brutally honest, I can't be bothered to muck out tonight. So, oh, good girl. I'm gonna do that in the morning. Pop you out with the last pony. There you go. They are your guilty pleasure, aren't they, Dora? Mind you, you don't feel guilty about it. Right, night-night. Go be your little pals. Night-night. Night-night, Winnie. Night, Brinny. See you in the morning. And she's home. A lot later than expected, to be fair, because I had to stop in to see Hanny Banani for a reason I'm not going to discuss on here. But, oh God. but Hannah will know watching. Anyway, I had a good giggle, so I ended up staying a lot longer than I should have. It's now 7:45 and I've got to cook Peter dinner. I also went to Tesco. Yeah, right, I'm gonna stop vlogging because I've got loads of stuff to bring in. And then you can see my kitchen, guys, if you've not seen it on Instagram already. People said, get a geologist boyfriend. This is how I find it. You didn't realise I was filming, did you? No. This is how I'm greeted.
Hey, a busy day.
Busy day. Anyway, okay. Through to the kitchen, guys. This is the new kitchen. Woohoo! Also, how unnerving is this clock that doesn't tick? It just goes round like that and just gives you a real sense that time is passing at an incredible speed and we're running out of it. Anyway, so that's that. Garden, Pete's working on. But yeah, I didn't. This is the kitchen. It's got little moons. These are the stores from Amazon. Really happy with them. Got some other little stores because we didn't want too many big clanky ones. That's dirty washing. That's the camera bag and the mop. I know, I don't know why I'm being, you know, showing this much. But anyway, this is the new kitchen and now I'm going to cook you dinner. It's going to be really late, sorry.
What are we having?
We're going to do curry. Is that alright?
Yeah.
I'll do a quick curry.
Got all those spices we use.
Sweet.
I don't know why I'm still filming this.
These are all the spices Pete's referring to. In this box here, guys. Guys, I'm in trouble. She's a spicy little devil. I didn't think it'd be that spicy. So I put the whole bag in. And then I did sneak a bit of cayenne pepper in. Which has got 3 chilies. Because it didn't smell spicy. Anyway, I'm trying to make it reduced. She's a bit watery for my liking. And then I'm going to add some coconut milk. Try and calm the old girl down a little bit. But you always say, Pete, oh, I love spicy food. So I'm just trying to be a good wifey. My kitchen looks a tip.
That's you.
Right, let's put some rice on. God, this is a way to end the vlog, isn't it? Day's been ruined, guys. We made it so far. And then the final hurdle, which was dinner. Which actually looks quite nice, but it's quite spicy. And I've got no mango chutney to go with the curry.
Rookie error.
Rookie error, and I could have bought some in Tesco. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed being a fly on the wall for my life. We are being naughty and having tea in front of the telly.
Hot.
Hot as in warm hot, hot as in spicy hot.
Well, pepper.
Tell us more, Pizza Eats.
Pepper.
It's disgusting. It's 9:20. We don't normally eat this late. So we're gonna watch Below Deck because I'm obsessed. So is Pete. Anyway, live life, love you. And then I'll do some editing. Pete, rate the curry, go.
Is that a mouthful? 7.5.
Why did she stayed for an hour? Over an hour?
I've been hungry for ages and just a bit late, isn't it? So that's dropped the score down.
Okay, bye.